That dozer's out of commission and she's real big, so we had to move that out of the way so that we could make room to put the taco on the lift. Chase had to squeeze in there, practice his parallel parking skills.
That was the tightest spot ever.
Whoa.
We just touched the bumper on that bump one time.
One time.
Just a little love tap just so I knew it was there.
Over here behind me, we have everything laid out. And I'm gonna have Chase give us a very quick rundown of what he's got over here and then what he's doing.
So this is Rough Country's Series 2 3.5-inch lift kit with the upgraded shocks. These are their Vertex shocks. They're 8-way adjustable dampening. So coilovers with reservoirs, upper control arms. I'm supposed to have leaf springs, but one of the leaf springs got lost by FedEx because FedEx is awesome. So we're gonna do all this, put it on there, and hopefully it performs very nice.
This is your first time doing a lift by yourself?
Wrong, I did it on the Sequoia.
Okay, so regardless, not a whole lot of experience doing this ourselves, so we're hoping that it goes smoothly. It should. We've got all the tools we need here.
Bolts will either come off by ratchet or they're going to be coming off with a saw. So they're going to come off one way or another. It shouldn't be too bad. The truck's not very rusty, so
either way it's getting done, but we're hoping that it goes smooth and easy. Already got the Rough Country shocks on there. They've been doing fine, but I have a feeling the Vertex ones with the reservoirs are gonna be much better. So those are going on now.
Now as in whenever we can get this off. That's a bad shock.
She ain't working.
We got no rebound at all.
That right there is what you call clapped.
Yeah, like that's clapped. All right, buds, we cut the shock off, so it's completely out. Now I'm going through and just grinding away all the rust spots. The truck's not very rusty, but it does have a little bit. We're gonna take that off, repaint it, so when we put these nice new shocks and stuff on, it looks good, and it'll hopefully stop the rust.
Looks a little better.
Just a little bit. So we didn't fully get all the rust and stuff like completely gone. We did a pretty good job. I'll probably just make this a yearly thing. Before winter, I'll come in, blast all the rust off, repaint it, and that's more than pretty much everyone does. So this truck, the frame should last forever if I just keep doing this. It looks cool up in there.
It does. See the reservoir up there? Probably won't be able to as much when it's weighted down.
I don't know. We shall see. Put the caps back on and then we'll lower it down. See how it looks with some weight on it. And then do the front.
So we went from this clapped out, the cheaper version of the rough country shocks. Didn't do bad, but it's clapped, to these bad boys. Fully adjustable with the resi. Now it's time to do the front.
Hopefully it goes easier. Got more bolts that are probably rusty and more things to mess with. We got to get the upper control arm, the ball joint bolt out of the steering knuckle. So that's going to be the hard part. We're going to have to beat the crap out of it with a hammer. Here we go.
Explain the problem that we had. The upper control arm.
So when Toyota made the Tacomas, I'm assuming they put all of this on and then dropped the body on. Because when you take out the upper control arm bolt, it hits the metal right there. So you have to bend that out of the way to get it out. Then we put it back in backwards so it's easier to get in and out. And then we couldn't get the shock out because we didn't take off the sway bar, took that off, got a little more droop. Then we had to take off the tie rod too. So once we did both of those, we got enough droop to get the old shock out and get the new one in. And now we're just putting everything back together, tightening everything up. We got everything tightened up, done up nice and pretty. We even put a new CV axle in on this side, and now we're going to get to work on a oil change.
Ooh, mountains are blue. We finished putting the lift on, mostly Chase. I helped a little bit. It went relatively smooth. Did not get to do the cab mount chop, the body chop yet. So now, wheels and tires are back on. Time to roll it off this lift and see how she feels.
She looks like it's got a Cali lean going right now. No, it's a North Carolina squat. Back end looks like it's sitting low, but we redid the whole front end, so it kind of needs to settle, and driving it around over a bunch of bumps and stuff will probably scrub it in a little bit. Then we'll see how it looks after that.
First impressions, it feels stiff. We have it on compression setting 1, so the softest technically. Feels stiff right now. It's definitely going to be stiffer because, at least in the rear, there was one clapped out shock before, and now there's 2 that actually work. So it's definitely going to be stiffer, but we need to see how stiff.
I don't think the front will be stiffer. You got to look at those. We'll show you the freaking spacers on top of those struts were gigantic. So it was probably riding, didn't feel that bad, but it's going to be way better.
Just drove home, just got back from the first ride on the new shocks, what'd you think?
I like them. They are not a huge difference from what we had on there, because we had pretty good stuff on it to begin with. We had Bilsteins up front, the regular rough country shocks in the back, but overall they feel less harsh. They are definitely stiff, but less harsh overall. I'm kind of excited to mess with the dials and see if I can actually notice a difference.
So this video was literally just us taking the old stuff off, putting the new stuff on, getting the truck ready to go wherever we want it to go. So from here on out, we're just going to Snowshoe next week for World Cup, and then hopefully I'm getting a truck after that. So stay tuned.
Dude, I put on regular jeans today. Do you have like a pair of stretchy jeans?
I can't wear regular jeans anymore.
These are regular jeans and they are the freaking worst.
Yeah, no, I'll never be able to wear jeans ever again. After having like good climbing pants yeah, I've got a stretchy pair, but
Stretchy pants. See, I didn't want to get my stretchy jeans all dirty.
I've thought about switching to yoga pants.
Fully, like full time.
Now it's okay. Guys can wear yoga pants. It's a thing. Yep. You just have to have like a 2-inch like scrunchy thing at the bottom.
I didn't know where you were going with that.
And then it's okay.
Yeah, you could have went a lot different ways with that statement.
Yoga pants.
Gotta have a 2-inch thing at the bottom.
You had a nice pause there that made me think you're going a different way.